Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap was going to be introduced by my daughter Emmy, but unfortunately she's not very well, so she couldn't do it for us. Update on Debs. Debs is doing really well. She was at work yesterday and she's been at work today. Basically just training for a new job. She seems to be liking it. It's definitely a turning point for her. It's making a massive difference to the way I look on life. She's just, you can tell she's got an interest in something else now, and try and put all the things that have happened to her, try and put them behind her. I've had the builders here yesterday and today doing some work on the front of the house. Unfortunately things didn't go according to plan. A lot of the brickwork that had been done previously was very poorly done, and I had to weld some brackets onto my garage door so we could cement them into the wall, and things, one thing led to another, and I spent most of today working with a builder. Can't it be helped? It's just the way it goes. In this week's nightcap, I do a short video on that tip lap tool cutter grinder I used last week to make a screw cutting tool with. There was quite a bit of interest in that, so I'll show you basically how it works and what I use it for. I also repair one of my machine lamps. It's a 12 volt low voltage lamp that goes wrong. I repair that. I'll show a bit of video of that. I also start making some flasks, some casting flasks, because I've got a nameplate to do for a traction engine for a lad, and the flask I had weren't big enough. So I do a little bit of woodwork as well. I don't do much woodwork, but I do show a little bit. Yesterday I spent a full day at Beamish Park with Richard with a steam wagon. It's running really well. It's better than we expected. It's run better than ever. I've got quite a bit of footage of that. It was a celebration of coal and coal power at Beamish. That's what the weekend was all about. I should have been there today as well really, but I didn't get, so all I can do was put in what video I got yesterday. My friend Bob called in with 1 or 2 items for us. I'll show you what Bob brought for us. They're both going to be useful. This is what Bob brought up for us. It's a nice little arbor press. It's basically brand new, now being used. I'm sure I'll be able to put that to good use for broaching and whatnot. The other thing he brought is a massive box of taps and dies. They're basically all brand new. Most of them are BSF, Whitworth, UNF, UNC, some big pipe dies. There's literally thousands of taps and dies in here. I'll go through them and I'll get a set of what I need, for some of my Imperial taps and dies are badly worn. I'll make my sets up and I'll give a lot away to friends, and probably put some on some of the forums as well, because I'll never ever use all these in my lifetime, and they might as well be used as just lying here. One interesting thing I found there, it's a taper reamer for cutting a hole to put a BSP thread through, taper pipe thread. There you go, Bob. Once again, mate, thanks very much. This is the machine light that used to be on my lathe. It's a typical Oriental import lamp. It comes with many milling machines and many lathes. I actually bought this one new. I've had it for about a year. I turned it on the other night and it went off with quite a spectacular bang, and all the magic smoke has escaped out of it. It's basically 240 volt in, that goes into the AC 240 volt, and at this end there's a 12 volt halogen core headlight bulb. So I would imagine in here there'll be a little step down transformer, which is probably the thing that's gone off with a bang. I'll take it apart so we can get into it, actually see what's happened to it. two black wires here with connectors on. Cut them off. And sure enough, there's a little transformer in there. I'll bring the camera in a little bit closer. Little transformer unit. There's 12 volt on there, 240 volt on that end. It's certainly got the burnt smell about it. Sure enough, it's got the blackened circuit board where the magic smoke's actually escaped from. See the black round there and the black inside the plastic box around the base of the transformer. It actually made quite a loud bang and quite a decent flash. You can see the flash come out of the end here. So basically that's knackered. I'm going to repair it because I quite a useful lamp. I've repaired one or two of these before. I'll show you how I repair them to do away with this piece of crap. The bulb that powers this, it's a 50 watt bulb. And what I've bought a little transformer that's used, a little solid state unit. These are 60 watt, 240 in, 12 out. Nice little sealed unit. Instead of putting that inside there, it wouldn't fit anywhere. I'll certainly mount this remotely, put a plug on there and put the low voltage wires into the lamp. It's actually better because you've only got a short bit of cable there with a plug on with 240 volts in, and you've got your two wires coming out of your lamp, low voltage, that won't do any harm. This is good gear. Makes a nice waterproof permanent joint. Used quite a lot in the automotive industry. Right, that's a nice repair, insulated. Like I say, I'm going to do away with the 240 volt, going up to the lamp and just have 12 volt. Put the joint back there. There's some nice fibre friction washers in here. The actual build quality of the lamp itself is reasonable, but the quality of the electrics is absolute shite. That was actually in there and the wire come out behind there. So what I'll do, I'll put a knot in here just to anchor the wire. I'll simply go like that. Like I say, there's only going to be 12 volts going through this, so it'll not be a problem. On the other end of here goes our transformer. Throw it on 11.4 volt in 250. This is obviously AC, so it wouldn't work on LEDs, but 12 volt AC will work on a bulb. Oh, come on, man. Right, next thing is plug on the end of here. I like these rubber plugs because you can drop them when they're doing brake. So it'll come as standard with a 13 amp fuse. You don't need a 13 amp fuse for a light like this. I'll change it for a 5 amp. Five amp fuse. That's the way it should look, nice and neat inside. So that plugs into the wall, and all you've got coming out is 12 volt, nothing that's going to hurt you. That's the only bit with a 240 in it. You put a drop of tape around there to tidy it up a little bit. This is the bulb, it's just a standard car spotlight bulb. Held in with a spring and a clip. Just some tape to insulate that. I feed into the bulb. I see the build quality of the actual lamp, it's die-cast aluminium, is not too bad. Bastard. I've been a little bit butterfingered because I've actually hit that finger with a hammer at work on Friday, and it's quite well swollen up, as you can see, and it's very sore. Very painful. Bastard thing. Right, it's plugged into the mains. It works quite splendidly. Like I said, this wire here is 12 volts, so you can cut the wire, nothing's going to happen to you. Far better than having a 240 volt lead run to a machine, or run to a lamp anyway. And it just gets bent, the wire's bound away and it will eventually break inside. If it breaks, it doesn't make any difference.